Alright guys, welcome back to the second playtest, Pyromancer versus Peni Parker. As we saw last playtest, Peni Parker won 2-1 against Black Panther, but Black Panther did come back during the test match, and I'm actually wondering if I should do the same thing with Pyromancer and not let Peni build up any of her armory. But without further ado, we all know how the Pyromancer works, and Peni, so let's get into it. Alright, so Pyro is going first. 6, upgrade, and remove token. Okay. That small street is actually kind of worth it, but we'll just keep this for now because we need to build up CP for that. Deal 8 and Pyromancer, the one that does that the next turn, but it is 8 damage off of that. Sure, we'll do it. Gain Fire Mastery. Deal 8 damage. Alright, so Peni heals 1, so she takes 7. And then she places a spider wing on his scenes. Alright, and I'll pass turn. Okay, let's upgrade this. Then let's spend 2 CP to draw 3 cards. Sell that, and then let's do Vegas Baby. 3, so we gain 2 CP for that, and let's move on to roll phase. Oh yeah, during our upkeep phase, you should have placed the cyber web. Okay. These two. Small straight, deal 6, place 2 spiderlings. Let's see here. There. Deal 6. 2 damage back, gain a Fire Mastery, and take 6. Alright. So, that becomes... I don't need that right now. Upgrade this. Oh yeah, also take off a Fire Mastery. Alright, that is 3, so gain 2 per, so that's gain 6, so get the max 5. And then do 3 collat damage. Anything else? No. 3 collat damage instantly. Yeah, alright. Next turn. Dice snare. Time to draw cards, draw an extra card. Okay. I could draw another card. Deal 2 of your opponent's dice for roll phase. Alright. We'll save that for later. That is Cyberhook. That is... that is also a small straight. We'll do 6 damage, that does 7. This one does more. So, 1 collat damage, I'm going to do that, deal 6, and then place 2 spiderlings. spiderling here, and let's spiderling here, and then let's do 6 damage. She does 3 back. Can't gain a fire mastery because she's already at max. Alright, pass turn to Pyromancer. She uses fire mastery for upkeep. Draw a card. I don't need that. That's what I need. A straight. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to take 2 damage from the webs that's about to come in. Another damage from Spiderling. But I'm going to gain 2 fire masteries, so up to max, then deal 5 plus 1 per fire mastery, so that's 10 defendable. And he's going to be able to place a Spiderling. I'm going to do it on small thread again, and then 8 damage. Oh, upgraded defense, place Spiderling per that, so I get to place 8. Let's place Spiderlings on every ability. Alright, then I'm going to pass turn. Upgrade that. Good. Okay, so that's all going to be undefendable because of a web, so that's going to be 7 undefendable damage to Spiderling. Let's place 1 there, 1 there, then, yeah, 7 undefendable. And then I place this on my upkeep. Place it here. Alright, pass turn. Alright, baby's baby, that's gonna be nice. 2, so I get 1. Alright. Take these off for a second. Upgrade this, take that on. Alright, lose a fire mastery, but honestly, I'm still thinking about going for it. Oh wait, never mind. I know one that's even better. If I can get it, yeah. That is a small stray, but I'm going to go for combustion and take off that and deal 1 to myself. Gain fire mastery, so we got max. Activate, spend 4, do 3 undefendable damage, so that's 12 undefendable damage per fire mastery. Alright. Penny's turn. Opponent can't draw cards for a turn. Gonna sell that because that's kind of dumb. Also, gonna place a cyber web. Gonna web up the straights. And what I'm gonna do is that's a free attack mod. Let's see here. It'll give me 2 dice, which would almost guarantee a large straight. Yeah, but I want to keep that change open. Okay. That would deal 6, but no, there's nothing I can do. Spend this, change this to a 4, activate small straight. I'm gonna put 2 spiderlings on defense. And then, well, actually, it's gonna go off after defense. So yeah, deal 6 damage. Deal 4 back. Put 2 spiderlings on the fence, maybe? Or no? I think I want to, yeah, do that. I can max damage this one. Alright, pass turn. Learning soul upgrade. Rid of this fire mastery, so we gotta get those back. Let's do Pyroblasts. So roll 1. Deal 9. Take 1 damage from Spiderling. Alright. Is there anything that I can do? She's going to heal 4, so she's only taking 5, and she's placing a Spiderling. I'm going to put on defense. Alright, with that I'll pass turn. Let's see here. Let's try and triangulate that. That's a whiff. We have to whiff that one. All I'm gonna do is 4 damage. If I don't want to activate that, let's just do Pyroblast. Okay, we did a 5, gain 2 Pyromancer, deal 6 damage. Let's do this. Heal 2, so that'll only do 2 damage to me. And I place a Spiderling. 6, 5. We got 8 on her. Let's put 2 here. Triangulate that. Alright. And yeah, pass turn to Peni. Let's place a Cyber Web. Yeah, let's triangulate this. Activating defense is going to be painful. Okay, we got tip. We gotta get something good here. That's not something good. I guess let's deal 7 and not 3 of a kind, but let's do an attack modifier. Free attack modifier, roll 1. Want to see inflict webbed, which will do 2 damage and make this next attack undefendable. Alright, let's see here, and then, alright, I think what I want to do, that's 7, so it's going to be 7 undefendable. And I'll go with it. 7 undefendable. Web gone. Alright. Alright, so Pyromancer's got to get rid of some of this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend that to transfer that to what. Well, actually, transferring any webbed is not going to be good. So actually, I'm going to sell that. 5, remove this webbed status effect, then upgrade this for would deal 8, which would be enough. What I'm gonna do is get another one. Alright, so let's take that damage, and take off the spiderling from the damage I just received from it. And let's deal, that's dealing 8 damage, gaining 2 fire mastery. Okay, so 8 damage. She heals 2, so she's only taking 6, and she's going to spend 1 and block that entire 6 damage with not this time. Alright, and then on a 6, place a spider nest, and I know exactly where I'm placing that. Alright. Pass turn. Place this back here. Alright, is there anything tipping dice pod? This would almost guarantee a large straight if I did it. I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna sell this. Okay, so I take 2 of my opponent's dice to roll and use basically their numbers. So that's good. 4, 2, so all I need is a 3. And I didn't get a 3. Well, tip it, and let's see here. We got... I actually can't tip it. Guess I gotta tip this. Tip this to a 3. Yeah, and that would make it this. So inflict entangle, place cyber web. And I guess we place it here. And then deal 4 damage. Now, do you want to activate that defensive? Pyromancer's gotta be careful here. She would take a lot of damage from that. So she's just gotta take that, actually. Because here's the thing. If she activates defensive, not only is she taking 2 damage from webbed, 1 more damage if you count the spiderling, but every single spiderling that's attached with a web, based on the triangulation, the triangulation passive of Peni, any web adjacent slots can transfer their spiderlings to an activated ability. So activating this defensive ability would not only trigger this spiderling, but also these 2 and these 2 would also trigger. So that's 5 damage plus the 2 from web. That's 7. That would kill her. So she's not doing it. Alright. That will go here. Spider nests, places 1 on upkeep. Alright, we got 3 6s. Alright, 3 6s. Oh wait, we don't want to do that. Because if we activate that, then all of these are going to activate, and that's going to kill us. Plus I got Entangle, so I got to do this ability anyway. I'm just going to activate Combustion, gain Fire Mastery, and then I'm going to spend 4 to deal 12 undefendable damage. Which I believe Peni can't do anything for. So she just died. Alright, so that is a very good match. Pyromancer won with 5. This triangulation method is pretty key. If you really want to trigger Peni's abilities early, because if she builds this up, then if you activate this, you're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage plus 2 with web, so that's 9 damage. Here you'd be taking 7 damage. Here you'd be taking 8 damage, 9 damage. and here you'd be taking 9 damage. So this basically means that any token, anything here, your baseline taking 7 damage, anything you're activating over here, and if you activate this, you're taking 2. So you really either want to activate hers or early. You want to remove this token because it spawns firelings every turn, and you just want to get rid of her tokens. So honestly, probably should have gone aggressive with trying to activate these before these spread, but of course, I was just trying to deal damage to her, and I still won because of it. So Pyromancer wins this round. We'll have 2 more rounds to see who's victorious. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel, comment down below what matchup you'd like to see next, and I'll see you guys with the next round. Toodaloo!